Every year, driven by hunger and instinct, more than 1 million lives begin the same relentless journey.
This is the Great Crossing, a test no animal can avoid. Together, they move as one Kelly, because alone, none would survive.
Every step forward brings them closer to life or death. Ahead lies the river and the first true gamble of the journey.
The land begins to change, and with it, the mood of the herd.
Instinct urges them forward. Memory tells them to wait.
No one leads. No one follows. The herd waits for courage to emerge.
Danger is close now. They can smell it. They can hear it.
The river waits green, patient, silent, and deadly. Eventually, hesitation gives way to desperation. One step is all it takes. And suddenly, the ballast breaks. What begins as one becomes many.
The crossing has begun. There is no turning back.
The river explodes with movement. Fear replaces hesitation.
Strong swimmers surge ahead. Others struggle to stay afloat.
Panic spreads faster than the current.
The river shows no mercy. It pulls without preference. For many, the far bank feels impossibly distant. They are not alone. Beneath the surface, danger waits. Instinct screes where sight cannot. Panic fractures the rhythm of the crossing. In these moments, confusion can be fatal. Still, the herd pushes on. Forward is the only choice. As the strongest press on, others begin to lag behind. Exhaustion blunts instinct. Strength drains fast in moving water. The herd cannot wait. Momentum is unforgiving. In nature, mercy is rare. The river decides quickly. For those falling behind, survival narrows to seconds. At last, the river loosens its grip. Survival is measured in a single step onto solid ground. One by one, they haul themselves free. Behind them, the river claims what it will. For now, they are alive. Escape from the river does not mean escape from danger. Predators know this moment well. Weakness is visible long before the chase begins. Confusion is a predator's greatest ally. And somewhere nearby, death is already watching. The chase begins without warning. Speed becomes the only defense. The herd stretches thin under pressure. Fatigue chooses its victims quickly. For some, the gap becomes impossible to close. When the chase ends, silence rushes back in. The herd moves on, leaving chaos behind. For those who survived, the journey continues. The cost of crossing is written into the land itself. But survival is never an ending, only a brief pause. Those who remain gather themselves, drawn back together by instinct. Safety, for now, lies in numbers. Each survivor carries the memory of the crossing. Loss is not mourned. There is no time. The journey demands they keep moving. With the river behind them, a new enemy takes hold. The heat. Every step now costs more than the last. There is no rest. The land offers little. Yet still, they move the tert, because stopping is not an option. Among the survivors, new life struggles to keep pace. For the young, the journey begins before strength has time to grow. Protection comes not from strength, but from staying close. Every shadow is a threat. Every sound a warning. For the youngest, survival is learned step by step. As the light softens, the plains grow deceptive. In this hour, predators blend seamlessly with the land. Movement slows, senses sharpen. Every shadow could conceal death. But the journey does not pause for fear. As darkness settles, the migration does not stop.
Night offers cover and danger.
Sound replaces sight as the primary warning. In darkness, even the strongest hesitate. Still, instinct drives them onward. When the sun returns, it reveals who endured the night. Daylight brings clarity, terror, and exposure. Every survivor carries the cost of the journey. The herd does not stop for the wounded. Survival belongs to those who keep moving. With the river far behind, the true distance reveals itself. There are no shortcuts across this land. Each hour drains strength, one step at a time. Still, the herd does not break. Because survival depends on moving together. Under the rising sun, water becomes the next battle. Thirst dulls strength and sharpens desperation. They remember where water once flowed. But memory does not always mean relief. Still, the herd presses on, because turning back is impossible. They arrive where water once flowed. The scent of moisture is gone. Memory offers no comfort here. There is no reward for waiting. So they leave, carrying thirst with them. Far ahead, the land begins to change. Instinct senses what eyes cannot yet confirm. The promise of water pulls them forward. Energy returns, cautiously. But hope, like water, must still be reached. At last, the land gives way to water once more. Relief is close, but caution remains. Danger often waits where life gathers. Thirst wins the argument. For now, survival tastes like water. With thirst eased, tension loosens down, just a little. Moments like this are rare around and dangerous. Predators understand patience.
Instinct stirs before danger shows itself.
The calm begins to fracture. As the sun sinks low, shadows come alive. This is the hour predators prefer. The ambush comes without sound.
Confusion is deadly in failing light.
For some, escape comes by instinct alone.
Night falls quickly here, swallowing the land whole. In the dark, vision fails. Instinct takes over. Safety lies in numbers, even now. Movement slows, but vigilance never sleeps. For now, they wait preening, listening to the dark.
Morning arrives quietly, as it always does.
The night's dangers fade, replaced by distance once more. Each new day redraws the rules of survival.
Survivors do not celebrate. They continue.
Because survival is not an event, it is a rhythm. Plains stretch on, indifferent to struggle. To survive here is to submit to distance.
Each step forward is a quiet victory.
The herd moves not with hope, but with necessity. And the land watches them pass, unchanged. The crossing leaves no trophies, only survivors. Strength here is measured in persistence.
The weak are not spared. The strong are not guaranteed.
What endures is the movement itself. And so the lesson repeats, year after year. The journey has no true beginning and no true end. Each generation follows paths carved long before them. The land remembers, even when individuals do not. Life here is motion, nothing more. And motion is survival. The horizon promises nothing, yet they move toward it all the same. Instinct guides them where knowledge cannot. The land offers no assurances. Only the journey itself endures. And so they pass beyond our sight.
There is no finish line in the wild.
Only a constant movement, shaped by hunger, water, and time. The land will test them again. And they will answer, as they always have. Because in the wild, survival is the journey.